GSPRO fans, we got a treat for you today. Old Town Country Club, a course that, quite frankly, kicked my ass. And you're about to see that happen in real time. Let me know if you like that intro. I've been working with that for a few videos. And we are still working on spin here in the D-Lud Hobbies garage. Driver spin has been questionable at best and downright horrible at worst. Here, unfortunately, a pretty good shot up the hill, but we'll hit the false front, roll back, and we will have a chip from 27 away, so really not that close in distance. And this is unfortunate. Rolls right to the edge, but it does give me the par. I thought that was going to roll off to the fringe and screw us there. Old Town Country Club. I liked the course. I didn't play good, was why the score is going to be bad. And it starts with a par 3 here and a chip that just rides the fringe and sits there. And then trying to find a really short chip, and it does hold 7 total yards on that one. That was pretty short for a GARMIN R10. Alright, we go to the third hole. Let me know if you have a preference with that transition as well. We're trying some new editing things. Anything I can edit quickly, I'm going to do, since this is a daily channel. But if I can get a little bit more viewing enjoyment to you guys out there, I will. So we added some transitions, we added the intro. Comment below if those were good additions or I'm just wasting my time. Fourth hole coming up. So far so good, actually. +1, par 5 upcoming. Scared to see the spin on that one. Oh, it came out good. 28.61. Didn't catch it on the face, only ball speed of 137. But when you get the spin down, you get a good 10-15 yards of run. You think this would be perfect for me, but I drop it right in the water. I thought a fading 3-wood, how can that not be perfect? And then I hit too much of a fade, clip the tree, and then this one runs through. So a real quick double bogey. Oh no, just a single bogey there because it was a par 5. And we move on to the 5th hole, which I'm trying to hit a draw. I have to set up like Bubby Golf Extreme right field just to get any sort of in-to-out path. That one I hit pretty good though. Some good numbers there. We'll take those. And then trying to find 140 and just, if I remember correctly, we're going to watch as the round goes on, but if I remember correctly, just a lot of lefts on this round, a lot of faces being closed a little early. 28 is a tough chip. A nice little platform there to land it in though, and moving on. I personally kind of like the little fade in and out. It's not as harsh as just like a straight cut. And we get the flyover and then the little fade to the shot. So watching it back right now, I'm kind of digging it, but you guys tell me. Bogey there on 6, and we're +3 through 6. This is a really cool hole. We got the 3 fairways lined up next to each other, kind of making a fork or a trident looking thing. I chose the far right of the middle fairway and hit a spinny drive up onto the hill. This is uphill about 8 yards, and it's not going to get there. Hits the front bank down into the bunker. Tough bunker shot now. 12 yards uphill, and I skull it low on the face and just run it by. There was a chance here for a second that it would come back, but no dice. would push the fast forward button, but on the, oh, this isn't the beta version yet. I upgraded the beta version of GSPRO eventually, and then I've been having trouble. I need to send an email into support, but I've been having trouble when I try and fast forward and hit the space bar. It totally goes to like a crazy view and then shows you a flyover and then brings you back to the ball, but points it in an opposite direction with no metrics anywhere. It's a weird error, so I need to send that in. This one, my best shot of the day so far, a dialed in 125-yard downhill birdie. Look at these fairways all conjoining in a different part where you basically have free reign to just rip it. The driver number's looking okay this round, actually. I've played a few rounds since this one was filmed where I've really struggled to get a handle on the driver numbers, and this is after the RCT balls, and so we can pretty much trust the spin. Another bogey there that's on the green, which is kind of a shame, but part of the gig when you're playing the auto putt. Took a rip at that one. Jesus. That was a good smash factor. 99 to 148 or 147 would be almost 1.5. Trying to find 125 again. It was a good number a minute ago, and I knew it was short pretty early on in the flight and gave up on it. It's going to be a par, though. We pan on over to, not lost on me is the setup and the beauty of this golf course. Old Town Country Club is very nice, and the detail that was put in to the course from the course designer, and then what this must look like in real life. It's an excellent course, and it quickly, especially looking back on it now, I thought when I was playing it, it's like, you have like the freedom to hit these drives, but you have some tough seconds and thirds. You have water kind of sneaking in, some elevation changes. It has a lot of features that I look for when I press go on a new round. So just thought I'd give a shout out to the course designer of the real course, whoever that is, and then the one who put this in GSPRO did a fantastic job. 12th hole ends with a par, and plus 5 through 12 is not terrible. So we're just kind of coming along. We've had a birdie. That's kind of more like the miss that I've been having, where clubhead speed and ball speed's okay, but it'll read at 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 spin with the driver, and then only go 215, and it's really demoralizing. Finding the bunker, which I'm surprised I honestly wasn't in more bunkers and water. There's quite a lot of them on this course. Flying over the flag there, not happy with my distance control, I can see in my face. And then we got, speaking of water, all along the left side and the fairway sloping that way. I hit a little fairway finder that was really spinny. Also, it's a short par 4 though, so I just didn't want to overcook it. I went and looked to see if those spin numbers were real, if I actually got one at like 4,600, because look, this is a wedge, and the wedge spun at 4,200. I thinned it a little bit. Bladed a flop shot, and then had a decent flop shot that came up short, and now the number is going to start to pile up just a little bit. And we jump to plus 8 through 14 and move on to the 15th hole. And a bad contact there. I look like Steve from Good swinging right now with my left shoulder staying down and around on the left. And that's the result, guys. When you don't move your body and you're afraid to get your hips involved, you do a massive shank. Thought I made it to kind of make up for it there, but very embarrassing bogey on 15, and we go to +9, a severely sloped fairway. Perfect for a fader of the ball, and that's my best drive of the day. We always want 2200 spin, and we always want 140 or more. I want to, like, if I swing really hard, I'm not sure with this driver, with the COBRA I could get to 150. Flying over the green with the second. Birdie opportunity missed. +9, look at that fairway. That's the emblematic bad drive that I've been seeing. A little bit of an overswing. I think the timing of my release gets the club head out in front and spins a lot. This is a really cool hole that slides up to the, it looks more like a snowboarding hill than anything, up to the left and then down towards the hole, over the creek. 121. Trying to keep a low draw. It's trying to draw. And it's a yard from being a birdie. Last hole here. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment below what you think of Old Town Country Club, and if you've downloaded and played this one yet. Here's the look again. So I did this for a whole nother couple rounds. Sorry to spoil the next couple videos, but they're not going to be driving clinics. It took me a little bit to get it back. I'm still working on it, actually. Bad approach with a 5-iron or something, and then a tough chip to end. Let's see if we can do anything right. Nope. Blasted it past. Now chipping just to survive. Of course not. So that score is going to jump. That's another double. We are at +11 for the day. Wanted to show you this hole as we end here at Old Town Country Club. Make sure to like, subscribe, and as always, thank you for watching.